Islam, this is part 2, and first I'll be reading from the Holy Quran of Mecca, the Fatiha. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Praise be to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Master of their acquittal. Thee do we serve, and thee do we beseech for help. Guide us on the right path, the path of those upon whom thou hast bestowed favors, not those upon whom wrath is brought down, nor those who go astray. Alright, so now I'll be reading from the back again, starting all the way at chapter 102, and I'll see how many I will read, probably to about chapter 95. Oh wait, no, chapter, supposed to be first. What is the last chapter? Chapter 114. Okay. Chapter 114, the men. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, say, I seek refuge in the Lord of men, the King of men, the God of men, from the evil of the whisperings of the slinking devil, whose whispers into the hearts of men from among the jinn and the men. Take a picture of this, that would be a good prayer. Alright. Chapter 113, the Dawn. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, say, I seek refuge in the Lord of the Dawn, from evil of that which he has created, from evil of intense darkness when it comes, and from evil of those who cast evil suggestions and firm resolutions, and from the evil of the envier when he envies. Chapter 112, the Unity. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, say, He, Allah, is one. Allah is He, on whom all depends. He begets not, nor is He begotten, and none is like Him. Chapter 111, the Flame. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Abu Lahab's hands will perish, and he will perish. His wealth and that which he earns will not avail him. He will burn in the fire, giving rise to flames. And his wife, the bearer of slander, upon her neck a halter of twisted rope. Chapter 110, the Help. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, when Allah's help and victory comes, and thou seest men entering the religion of Allah in companies, celebrate the praise of thy Lord, and ask his protection. Surely he is ever returning to mercy. Chapter 109, the Disbelievers. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, say, O disbelievers, I serve not what you serve, nor do you serve him whom I serve, nor shall I serve that which ye serve, nor do you serve him whom I serve. For you is your recompense, and for me my recompense. Chapter 108. The abundance of good. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent and Merciful. Surely we have given the abundance of good. So pray to thy Lord and sacrifice. Surely thy enemy is cut off from good. Chapter 107. Acts of kindness. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent and Merciful. Hast thou seen him who bellies religion? That is the one who is rough to the orphan, and urges not the feeding of the needy. So woe to the praying ones, who are unmindful of their prayer. Who do good to be seen, and refrain from acts of kindness. Chapter 106. The Quraysh. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, for the protection of the Quraysh, their protection during their journey in the winter and the summer. So let them serve the Lord of his house, who feeds them against hunger and gives them security against fear. Chapter 105. The Elephant. Did he not cause their war to end in confusion, and send against them birds and flocks, casting at them decreed stones, so he rendered them like straw eaten up. Chapter 104. The Slanderer. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, woe to every slanderer, defamer, who amasses wealth and counts it. He thinks that his wealth will make him abide. Nay, he will certainly be hurled into the crushing disaster. And what will make thee realize what the crushing disaster is? It is the fire kindled by Allah, which rises over the hearts. Surely it is closed in on him in extended columns. Chapter 103. The Time. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent and Merciful, by the time, surely man is in loss, except those who believe and do good, and exhort one another to truth, and exhort one another to patience. Chapter 102. The Abundance of Wealth. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent and Merciful, abundance diverts you until you come to the graves. Nay, you will soon know. Nay, again, you will soon know. Nay, would that you knew with a certain knowledge. You will certainly see hell. Then you will see it with certainty in sight, certainty of sight. Then on that day you shall certainly be questioned about the boons. Chapter 101. The Calamity. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent and Merciful, the calamity. What is the calamity? And what will make thee know how terrible is the calamity? The day wherein men will be as scattered moths, and the mountains will be as carded wool. Then as for him whose measure of good deeds is heavy, he will live a pleasant life. And as for him whose measure of good deeds is light, the abyss is a mother to him. And what will make thee know what that is? A burning fire. Chapter 100. The Assaulters. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, by those running and uttering cries, and those producing fire striking, and those suddenly attacking at morn. Then thereby they raise dust. Then penetrate thereby gatherings. Surely man is ungrateful to his Lord. And surely he is a witness of that. And truly on account of the love of wealth he is niggardly. Knows he not when that which is in the graves is raised, and that which is in the breast is made manifest. Surely their Lord this day is aware of them. Chapter 99. The Shaking. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, when the earth is shaken with her shaking, and the earth brings forth her burdens, and man says, what has befallen her? On that day she will tell her news, as if thy Lord had revealed to her. On that day Men will come forth in sundry bodies, that they may be shown their works. And he who does an atom's weight of good will see it, and he who does an atom's weight of evil will see it. Chapter 98, the clear evidence. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, those who disbelieve from among the people of the book and the idolaters could not have been freed till clear evidence came to them. A messenger from Allah reciting pure pages, wherein are all right books, nor did those to whom the book was given become divided till clear evidence came to them. And they are enjoined not but to serve Allah, being sincere to Him in obedience, upright, and to keep up prayer and pay the poor rate, and that is the right religion. Those who disbelieve from among the people of the book and the idolaters will be in the fire of hell, abiding therein. They are the worst of creatures. Those who believe and do good, they are the best of creatures. Their reward is with their Lord, gardens of perpetuity, wherein flow rivers, abiding therein forever. Allah is well pleased with them, and they are well pleased with Him. That is for him who fears his Lord. Chapter 97, the Majesty. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, surely we reveal it on the night of majesty. And what will make thee comprehend what the night of majesty is? The night of majesty is better.
Imani, before you end that, read what is Islam to balance that out. Okay? What is Islam by Prophet neutrality? It's in Morshlet. Say Morshlet. Because that connects to I self law and master balance. Remember, importance of knowing we are practicing what is our religion?
Islamism.
Islam.
Ism.
And I'm saying Islam is I agree. Or I concur.
Okay. Chapter 97, the Majesty. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, surely we revealed it on the night of majesty. And what will make thee comprehend what the night of majesty is? The night of majesty is better than 1,000 months. The angels and the spirits descend in it by the permission of their Lord for every affair. Peace it is till the rising of the morning. Chapter 96, the Clot. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, read in the name of the Lord who creates man from the clot. Read in thy Lord is most generous, who taught by the pen, taught man what he knew not. Nay, man is surely inordinate, because he looks upon himself as self-sufficient. Surely to thy Lord is the return. Hast thou seen him who forbids a servant when he prays? Seest thou if he is on the right way, or enjoins observance of duty? Seest thou if he denies and turns away? Knows he not that Allah sees? Nay, if he desists not, we will seize him by the forelock, of lying sinful forelock, and let him summon his council. We will summon the braves of the army. Nay, obey him not, but prostrate thyself, and draw nigh to Allah. Chapter 95, the Fig. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, by the fig and the olive and Mount Sinai, and this city made secure. Certainly we created man in the best make. Then we rendered him the lowest of the low, except those who believe and do good. So theirs is a reward never to be cut off. So who can give the lie to thee after this about the judgment? Is not Allah the best of the judges? Islam. That was chapters 114, I think. Yes, chapters 114 to chapter 95. And lastly, I'll be reading What is Islam from Moorish literature. What is Islam? Islam is a very simple faith. It requires man to recognize his duties towards God Allah, his creator, and his fellow creatures. It teaches the supreme duty of living at peace with one's surroundings. It is preeminently the religion of peace. The very name Islam means peace. The goal of a man's life, according to Islam, is peace with everything. Peace with Allah and peace with man. The Quran, the holy book of Islam, tells us that the final abode of man is the house of peace, where no vain word or sinful discourse will be heard. The holy divine prophet Noble Drew Ali says that a follower of Islam, in the true sense of the word, is one whose hands, tongue, and thoughts do not hurt others. Object of man's life, according to Islam, is its complete unfoldment. Islam teaches that man is born with unlimited capacities for progress. Islam does not support the idea that man was born in sin. It teaches that everyone has within him the seed of perfect development, and it rests solely with himself to make or mar his fortune. The cardinal doctrine of Islam is the unity of the Father, Allah. We believe in one God, Allah, who is all God, all mercy, and all power. He is perfect and holy, all wisdom, all knowledge, and all truth. These are some of his great attributes, so far as we can understand. He is free from all defects, holy and transcendent. He is personal to us in so far as we see his attributes working for us and in us, but he is, nevertheless, impersonal. Because he is infinite, perfect, and holy, we do not believe that death, decay, or sleep overtake him. Neither we believe that he is a helpless, inactive, and inert force. Nothing happens without his knowledge and will. He neither begets nor is he begotten, because these are traits of frail and weak humanity. The unity of Allah is the first and foremost pillar of Islam, and every other belief hangs upon it. By Noble Drew Ali, the Prophet. Islam. Today again is April the 28th, 2019. I am Arrington-Bey. I am a Hebrew Muslim of Moorish descent. Islam.